Yo, what's going on, everybody? Chris here, about to go live for a little bit. Just to let everybody know, I'm coming out with 3 new series. It's going to be taking a whole lot of my time, but I'm going to be dedicating a whole lot of my time to this. My 3 series that I'm coming out with is going to be number 1. I'd like to let you guys know right now. We're going to be getting in some details. We're going into the faith of the New Testament. Now, this is going to be a study from a book that I've had tucked away for a very long time. Come out of my old church library. Here's the card here. The last time this thing was checked out was 1964. Come from OST Baptist Church. And to OST Baptist Church, in memory of a Christian friend, F.J. West, Mr. and Mrs. E. Sullivan. And I definitely remember them, Mr. and Mrs. Edna Sullivan. I was good friends with them, their family. And Janie Sullivan was one of the people that always called me up on Friday nights and get me all into wrestling. I remember back in the days, bless her heart, Janie. About this book, it's pretty deep. We're going to get into. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit about it here. As you can see the book, it's been tucked away for quite some time here at my house. I acquired the book because my church actually was voted out to be closed by the Baptist Association or something to that nature, and the building was actually sold to another church. But that's a whole different conversation, and I'm not going to get into that conversation, but I am going to get into the Faith of the New Testament series with this book. And we're going to go through this book, and we're going to reference this book, and I'm going to use 2 Bibles to make my references. I'm going to use the New Testament, which has the Psalms and Proverbs, and it's from the Giddings International. And the second Bible I'm going to use from a dear friend in the ministry, and that's Dr. Jack Van Imp and his Prophecy Bible. I have his Bible here. I ordered it especially from his Christian network before he passed on, so God bless his heart. And it's a King James version with his references. And let's see, I was going to go ahead and briefly read to you guys about this book. Don't want to keep you guys too long. The title has peculiar significance for Baptists because it goes to the very heart of Baptist doctrine and practice. Dr. Connor successfully resists the temptation to try to appear learned by questioning without support to the authenticity of certain books and the reliability of others. He contents himself with accepting the New Testament as we have it and proceeds to let it proclaim its own message. In Jesus, Paul, and John, he finds the principal exponents and examples of the faith of the New Testament, and around them, their words and acts, he builds the teachings of the New Testament. The author's work is scholarly without being pedantic, without being burdensome, and logical without being dull. Dr. Connor, of course, is at home in the original languages, so much so, in fact, that he can write so that those who use English only have no difficulty in understanding him. In our opinion, this volume meets for a long time to come all needs in this field, and it's signed by John L. Hill. If anyone knows who John L. Hill is, I do not. But we're going to get into this series. This is a Broadman book. I know Broadman's pretty popular. in the Baptist faith, the Baptist world. And that's okay if you're not Baptist. We're not going to be specifically. Grew up in a Baptist church, and I also grew up in a Lutheran church because I went to a Lutheran school. So, and now I'm belong to a non-denominational church. So I'm actually non-denominational because I believe politics and denominations, it shouldn't be relevant to believing and accepting Jesus Christ in manners. Let's just say that that's not what gets you to heaven. So I'm going to go ahead and let that sit right there because there's probably a lot of controversy around that topic, so we won't get into that. Lots of people have, you know, different perspectives of that. So my next subject and topic, we're going to get into another book, and it's called The Literature and Life, Miles and Keck, Book 1. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen this book, but this is a really good book. It's one that my mom used to try to teach to me a little bit about the, you know, I don't know, just the basics of life from this book when I was a child. And I've had this book ever since I was a kid, man. This book's been in my possession in my house. And it was my mom's book, and I've been just guarding it, you know, my life basically. Had this, really all my books, my hardbacks, I guard. I've had them. And I just figured out, you know, people just throw them away. I hate that. I had so many books, I had no choice but to get rid of books. But some I just refused to get rid of, and this is one of them. You can open it up, and it's got some stories in here. I'm just going to give you guys a quick picture. This is, looks like Treasure Island, the pirates. Oh man, this got some very, very good stories in here. This is it right here. I don't know. Oh, I think the camera might be in the right position for you guys to see this. If not, let me know in the comments. I'm still trying to learn how to get the camera at the proper ways. I'll do it this way. Maybe you guys might see it this way better. It's called Literature and Life, Book 1. And anyways, that's going to be the next book we're going to read from in series. And then last but not least, I know you guys probably that know me already, you guys know that you know, that I like to smoke marijuana. Yep, that's right. And we're going to study out of the Steinberry Research Team book. And I like to talk about this subject because this is really a good subject, because marijuana is making a major play right now in the business world and in the American culture. And it's been there for a while, and it's just, man, we got to talk about this, how, you know, America and whatever's inside this insider's playbook. So we're going to get into this, and hope you guys are going to enjoy the 3 series we're going to get into, and I'll keep you guys definitely updated. And it's just going to be real difficult to dedicate this much time, but I'm going to go ahead and persevere through the torture and abuse of, you know, being your host on the show, Meeks Entertainment, and I appreciate all the viewers. Thanks a lot. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Chris out.